got to talk about the notions of the cornerstone of Sacrifice is tag team wrestling. And on those pillars, we've had many different teams, and the only one still standing from day one. The only one still standing is Frankie Vegas and Ivy Lee, Los Palaminos, the last ones from day one of Sacrifice.
The longest serving tag team in Sacrifice.
Former Saints of Sacrifice tag team champions. We're going to get used to saying that quite a bit.
So now the two-time champs in the hit set.
Against the one-time champs, potentially two times if they can survive in Palaminos, but there is a big mountain to climb in a three-man of the 8-7. And let's remember some history here, Ollie. Who was it who ended the reign and screwed Palaminos out of the titles?
Roy Johnson.
Also known as the 8-7.
Oh, that was prior to the 8-7 being formed, really. But that was the night it all happened. That was the night it all kicked off. The 8-7 arrived.
And of course, Freebird rules are still in effect, so is it still going to be Wrath and Corrupt? How are things going to play out here?
Yeah, it looks
like it's going to be.
Like the hit set, and that's smart because the hit set, they are the...
Oh, wait. Getting out.
Misdirection.
Johnson in.
Misdirection. Oh, so it seems Roy Johnson taking the place of Alexander Roth. And you've got to think right now that this is a shot at redemption because it was Roy Johnson that screwed Los Palaminos out. You know, you just know that Frankie Vegas wants revenge. You know that Ivy Lee wants revenge. Floats up.
Nice arm drag. Trying to get over that initial flurry, that little confusion. Seems to be finding his mark.
Frankie Vegas off the ropes.
Hits the ribs.
Shots.
Oh!
Went for a monkey flip, but flipped him into his own corner. Oh, and there's one way to stop the tag from being made.
Now puts him into his corner, where he wants to be.
You just see all this anger and frustration coming out right now.
Absolutely. They ended a reign that took them so long to get. They climbed for so long, lost for so long. It was their last-ditch effort against the former Unbreakables, Warren Banks and Kent Nelson, in one of the best matches I have seen this year. The crowd were electric when they won. We nearly lost our voices in that moment. And within... And there you see, nice bit of offense.
Into the splash. I mean, ultimately, these two teams know each other so well as well. Like, I mean, Hitset might not have been here from the start, but they are more than acquainted with Los Palaminos. Last time all these men were together, adding Kent Nelson, it was six-man tag pandemonium, if you will. Oh, what's this? Jewel Worms. Stereo elbow drops to the heart of Big Wavy.
And for a pin, 1, 2, but Kieran Corrupt eyes straight forward on Frankie Vegas' lower back. And he's got to try and stay in this as long as he can. Roth now acting as the manager. And Roy just grabbing at,
handful of hair, just yanking back at Frankie Vegas.
Tag made. Now just isolating that knee. And while the referee is distracted by...
this is the tactic we've seen
Roth,
time and time again.
This happens. And Frankie is just being dominated here in the corner.
It's tag team wrestling 101, divide and conquer. Cut that ring in half. I mean, what chance has Frankie Vegas got at making a tag right now? Slim to none.
And it's just very quick succession, very quick offense. They're just running a lap and just essentially just tagging in and out. Roth doesn't have to do anything.
I mean, this is just an absolute stampede of force from the 8-7. Finally choosing to break the momentum and get Frankie Vegas out of the corner.
Catches the stomach.
And again, reversal on that whip. Oh, Frankie Vegas able to
Catches him, change that momentum, lifts him up.
Oh, cradle side slam from Frankie Vegas, but how much did that take out of the King of Suave style?
Molly's going for a pin. Ivy Lee is dealing with Roth on the outside. Johnson breaking up that pin there. I'm not sure that Kieran Corrupt would have kicked out had he not intervened, and now Frankie just trying to get for that. Kieran Corrupt just stopping him.
Inches away from making the tag. Ivy Lee is just a barrel of energy right now on that apron, itching to come in and make a difference in this one. Frankie Vegas trying to fight out.
Catches him.
Oh! Diving blockbuster. Wow. Diving blockbuster from Frankie Vegas. And this is the opportunity. This is the chance for Los Palaminos to get back in it.
Kieran does not know where he is. And
Frankie's crawling.
Frankie crawling for that tag.
Fingertips away. In comes Ivy Lee.
Ducks the line. Floats over, catches it, beautiful!
Spinning Hurricane Rana. Oh, and a running hip attack.
Ivy Lee is on fire!
Oh, midnight drive. One, two.
Oh, but Kieran Corrupt not able to get in time, so Roth has to step in. Oh, kill switch! And again, now Frankie coming in to try and run some interference.
Oh, discus forearm. This one just breaking down right now. And there's a headbutt that put Los Palaminos out of commission as tag champs. All right,
Pounce out of nowhere.
Pounce from Roy Johnson.
And now it's going to be a case of putting an end to things. Getting up for the final set.
Oh no, look at this.
Odin.
Odin coming out looking for revenge.
Oh, but Odin are not eligible to get those belts.
But no, but they're looking to level the playing field.
But there's the locker room.
DC security coming out.
Saying enough is enough. We are not having any more of this.
Odin want revenge at the hit set, at the 8-7. Hindering the
Frankie Vegas.
Suicide dive from Frankie Vegas.
And now we have an even playing field. Kieran Corrupt and Ivy Lee.
Goes up top. Goes up top.
We know he's comfortable at the top.
Look at this. Spanish fly. Spanish fly. 1, 2, 3. New champs. New champs.
Two-time champs, we're not done. We cannot get too excited.
Wait, Teach, there is one more team, and I think the penny has just dropped for me. But nevertheless, I mean, Odin were cheated out of the belts at the hands of the hit set, and that was sweet redemption for Odin.
But now we have to deal to deal with this.
Tej, call me paranoid, call me Paddy O'Connor, but you look back last year.
Oh, no.
Oh! Skull caving finale.
Going for a straight one. 1, 2.
Lost Palaminos kick out, but Tej, this is beyond a coincidence right now. Hustle Malone managed to get the last entry at last year's Championship Challenge Series, and he was able to walk out the champ. And you're telling me it's happening again?
Of course.
Are you serious?
Of course, but then this is exactly what we talk about. Going for getting the C. Oh no!
Reverse. Oh! Super kick from Tybee Lee. Frankie Vegas fighting out as well. Getting the C. Oh, the dream DDT for Jack Cave. No, come on.
1,
2. Palaminos are still
in this.
But Tej, right now the deck is firmly stacked against them because the two-man power trip are fresh as daisies.
I mean, when you think about their name, it's the two-man power trip. Of course, they're going to have the last spot. Of course, they want to close out their second Championship Challenge Series as the champs to prove that they always get their way.
I have no idea who had to coerce to get this, but I do not believe that this has been a fair deal. Oh, into the elbow. There is no way that Hustle Malone gets the last spot 2 years in a row.
No, there's
by
something
sheer
going on there,
coincidence.
obviously. And let's talk about this history between Hustle Malone and Jack Cave. It was a year and 3 months ago that we saw them have a vicious hardcore match.
Oh, another skull caving finale.
Where the power had gone to Morley's head. And now comes back as Jack Cave, decides to christen himself as Jack Cave because he now believes that he is truly his best in sacrifice. He believes he cannot lose.
Second skull caving finale.
He cannot lose here.
How much more of this can Tybee Lee take another kick out? Tej, Los Palaminos will not stay down, they will not quit.
And it was 3 months ago in that hardcore contest between Jack Cave and Tim Lee, and we saw
reversal. 1, 2. Oh!
Unbelievable, he's still kicking out. He's not stopping.
3.
Oh my God.
That is 3 skull caving finales.
1, 2.
Oh, and grabbing the bottom rope.
Wow.
Tybee Lee will not die. Los Palaminos are holding on to those belts. Somehow, some way, Jack Cave has not been able to put away Tybee. Tej, are they taking this too lightly?
I don't know if they're taking it lightly. I think it's just they've been blindsided. Everything that these two have done has been a blindsided affair. Oh God, nasty clothesline. Hustle Malone grabbing that leg. 1, 2.
And again, Tybee Lee. Tybee Lee is just, it's almost as if he's regained the gold and he refuses to let go.
Shoves the face into the canvas. Spits at Frankie Vegas.
On Tybee going to the wrong corner, he's been so beat down.
Doesn't know where he is. These two have been on an unholy power trip, which is obviously happening.
And again, raking at the eyes.
And it would be horrific if they can culminate this after screwing so many people and come to this point and now walk away those belts. It would be horrific to see that.
Oh, and look at that chokehold slide Russian leg sweep into the hole again. Looking to put the lights out.
And Frankie trying to chant to get him moving. Oh, misdirection. Caught Jack Cave in the face. Tag made.
Here
Frankie
comes
Vegas in.
Flying forearm for Jack Cave. There's a forearm for Hustle Malone. Look at this. Oh, bulldog clothesline combo meal.
Very, very nice. Frankie Vegas isolating. Jack Cave getting Hustle Malone out of dodge.
Oh, and the referee getting pulled in the way. The best dressed ref is not having a good night tonight.
No, but he's not done. Jack Cave is going to have his way with both these guys. With the referee out, any trick is...
Tybee Lee's coming in, no ref to stop him.
Oh, Shote!
Hustle's got the belt, Hustle's got the belt. the skull of Tyvee Lee.
Both of them have the belts, but they haven't won it. Even clinking them, but they're not done yet. But they feel that they deserve this. Just like they feel they deserve the spot. Like you said, 2 years in a row. It's disgusting.
This is disgusting. I mean, look at them. Standing like they've got the belts already.
And now just showboating, grandstanding over them.
Wait, who's that? What's that?
Oh, shades of the hardcore match.
Tim Lee.
Shades of their hardcore match where Hustler did the same thing to him. Payback is a bitch.
Oh, as you said, the night that the two-man power trip was formed, Tim Lee coming out to exact revenge.
Oh, here we go, up and over.
Oh! Lung blower from Tyvee Lee. Huge lung blower. And now Hustle Malone coming in to fight back, and it's now a one-man power trip. The surviving member of Team Man.
Oh, but picked him. Oh, that's the shot.
Turning the cars, but there's still no referee. Still no referee.
Putting in the best dress ref for the count. 1, 2.
What?
Oh, they want to finish in style.
I mean, that looked like it was it.
No, but they want to put a point on this. They are the top of the tag team. They've been here since day 1.
Teach, I've got a question. They had this one wrapped up right now. I guess they do want to put the exclamation mark on, but...
This always makes me uncomfortable.
Oh! Splash Mountain! Splash Mountain!
Frankie's going to go for a shot himself.
Splash! 1, 2, 3, gentlemen! Los Palaminos!
Your winners of the Championship Challenge Series and still Sons of Sacrifice champions, Los Palaminos!
So Teach Los Palaminos ran the gauntlet. Not only did they survive and beat their hit set, but they were able to overcome the two-man power trip. We started the night with Odin, and we are going home with Los Palaminos.
And it all changed right when Tim Lee pulled that mask off, stared Hustle Malone in the face, and reminded him of what happened just a few months ago when the two-man power trip were formed. Karma has a way of coming back to you, sir. And now, two-time Saints of Sacrifice champions Los Palaminos. They stood tall. It was over a year ago at breakfast at Tyvee Lee's where they begged for one last chance. It was at the beginning of this year where we saw them finally, after 2 years, climb to the top of that mountain, and after being screwed by the 8-7, after being screwed out of those belts, they got revenge and they end 2019 as the champions.
And the two guys that have had to scratch and claw for everything in this industry. It took the third shot at the Unbreakables to get the win, and tonight they're managing to regain the belts after going through and running the gauntlet. Los Palaminos, your champs.